Hello guys, how are you doing? I wanted to make this video because I actually just curled my hair with my short hair for the first time, because it's the first time I had it curled. The lady who did my hair curled it, so this is my first time curling it, and I actually ended up burning myself. I don't know if you can tell very much. I've been putting ice on it. Growing up, we didn't have like ice pack things. We literally put ice cubes in a baggie, and that's what I've been using to try and help keep the heat out of it, and hopefully it won't be a really bad scar burn thing. Basically because I don't have like an actual curling iron. I have a curling wand, which is like the clipless kind, if you didn't know, and that one you hold it upside down over your head. So I went a little too far. I guess I was not used to curling my short hair, so I was expecting a lot more hair to be there, and there wasn't, so I ended up burning myself. So yeah, hopefully it's not too bad of a scar, because that would not be fun, because I am wearing a tank top because it is, let's see, 93 degrees outside. So yeah, fun. No fun. You know what else is not fun? Sitting around a vet's office for an hour. Took Millie to the vet this morning. Nothing bad, just she needed an annual checkup. Well, it wasn't even a checkup, it was a heartworm test to make sure she didn't have heartworms. She does not, thankfully. And our appointment was at 10. Show up a little before 10 because the vet's not very far from my apartment. And we're waiting, 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 and we're waiting. And the thing is, with the heartworm test, you don't even need the actual vet to do it. You can have a lab technician do it, or like somebody else, because it's literally just drawing blood and testing it. So we're waiting, and we're waiting, and we're waiting, and we're waiting. So finally they take her back to do it, and okay, I'm like, all right, we're almost done here. It's like 10:30, 10:40. No, it was probably about 10:30 when they called her back. And actually it was funny, we had to go outside because she had to go to the bathroom. She was about ready to poop on their floor, so I took her out when they finally called her. I was saying, yeah, so they took her back, did the test, brought her back to me, told me it was negative, and that they would get my chart and check me out in just a minute. So I'm waiting, and 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 it was like after 11 o'clock, okay? Her appointment was at 10, right? I'm like, whenever y'all are ready, I'm ready to check out. And they're like, oh yeah, let me go get your chart so we can check you out. I should have just got up and left. It's ridiculous. All that just to say she does not have heartworms. Oh, I'm gonna tell you. So yesterday I was watching the Astros game. As you know, if you saw the video, we lost. It's okay. We're gonna come back today and win, hopefully. But anyway, afterwards they were showing this commercial. It was like an Astros commercial, but it was also a commercial for the channel that carries them here in Houston, which is Root Sports. And it was a very like pumping. It was like very exciting. Astros like hitting and throwing strikes and blah blah blah. And my sister and I have seen this commercial one time before, and we know we've seen it before because my dad is prominently featured in it and the back of my head. So they like show him going ready to high five me, but you like see his face and I like the back of my head. It was very exciting, and my sister and I have never been able to see it again. I've never saw it since that one time, like, I don't know, back in June, and it's August now. So anyway, last night after the game, I still had the TV on, and it showed, and I was like freaking out, because when my sister and I saw it, we were actually watching it at my parents' house on one of their TVs that does not have DVR, which means you can't go back and like rewind or pause or anything like that. Well, I was watching it here, and I only have one TV and I have a DVR, so I like freaked out. I like rewound, was like trying to pause it, so I ended up like taking a picture of it and sending it to my dad and stuff, being like, oh my gosh, there you are, and there's the back of my head. So that's kind of exciting, because we were also in another commercial for the Astros where it was like a panning of the audience and you could see us there. So it's exciting. Like, I love the Astros, if you can't tell at all. So to be in one of their commercials is kind of exciting. I think so. People might not, but I think it's really exciting. So yeah. long story short is when you're curling, be careful to not burn yourself. I like burned myself last year in September on my wrist. You can't really tell anymore. It's pretty much faded, but that was there for like a really long time. And it was like since I have a curling wand, it comes with like a little glove, and it's not like going to completely protect your hand, but it's going to help not burn it. Like it's still going to get hot if you like put it on the barrel. But like where I burnt myself is like right underneath where the glove was. You really can't tell, but it's there. I promise. I burnt myself, and now I've burnt myself here. That is no bueno. At least with that, like that's easy to cover up. When I was in high school, actually, I was straightening my hair, and this is back when I had bangs, and I like was straightening my bangs, and somehow like my hand flipped, and I like burnt my forehead with my straightening. I was going to say my straightening iron, but that doesn't make sense. My straightener. But luckily, like I said, since I had bangs, I could pretty much cover it up then. But I don't have bangs now, so if I was to burn my forehead, I don't know what I would do. But this, I could just wear sleeves, or I could throw some type of jacket or something, or a cardigan over it. So it's not that big of a deal, but it's not fun. I need to keep putting ice on it. I know, like, so I've had first aid training because I was a lifeguard right out of high school. And they said, like, one of the biggest things with, like, burns is, like, people don't leave ice or something on it. Like you burn yourself and you, like you burn your finger and you, like, put it in your mouth for, like, a couple of seconds and then you take it out and you think you're good. And then you end up getting a really big blister is because you're not actually getting all of that heat out of it. So it's really good to, like, put some type of, like, burn cream or ice on it for a while to make sure you're getting all of that heat out, and it's going to help not blister as bad. So just a little tidbit for you guys, but don't take my advice. I'm not a doctor. I'm a teacher, so that could be completely outdated now. They're always changing things. I know I was like CPR trained in middle school, and like that way is not the way you do it now. There's like a new way that you do CPR, and it's probably for when I got CPR trained to be a lifeguard, and it's probably changed now because that was back in 2008. So that was like 7 years ago. So it probably has changed. It's probably like horrible, bad way to do CPR, but I feel like in a crunch time, if I had to give CPR, even though I'm technically not CPR trained anymore because it only lasts for 2 years, I could still do it. I feel like if it was like coming down to it and somebody needed CPR, I could do it. But hopefully that is never needed of me. I don't know. I'm just in a good mood, even though it's my last week of summer vacation. Maybe it's because I don't know. I was feeling good because I like cleaned my makeup brushes today. So I like deep cleaned them with like baby shampoo. So I'm like, they're going to be so fresh. They're going to be so great. I used to be so bad about not cleaning my brushes. Like I would just use them and use them and use them. But guys, they're not going to last that long. And actually when you clean them, it helps apply your makeup a lot better. So I'm excited for tomorrow when I put makeup on, because then they'll have nice clean brushes. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, and also if you are a Sephora insider, they're having like double or triple or quadruple the points depending on your status this weekend if you order or you buy something from them. So if you're like a regular member, it's 2 times the point. If you're a VIB, it's 3 times the point. And if you're a rogue, it's 4 times the point if you buy something. I'm VIB, so I get 3 times the point, but that's because I spend way too much money in Sephora. Anyway, I'm getting to the end of this where I can't record anymore, so I'm gonna go. I hope you are having a fantastic Tuesday, and I will see you guys sometime in the future. Bye!